Hello, it's me again. It's still Christmas Day, but I've been away for like 2 weeks, doing no videos. So I thought I'll do two on the same day, cause it's Christmas. Fuck it. So anyway, the first one's about the prologue. This one's about the trailer that was released a week or so ago, which is now on my iPhone and my iPad, which I'm filming with right now. Apparently, I read the other day that it's broken records has been the most downloaded trailer on iTunes, which is amazing. But yeah, it's brilliant. I'll talk you through it anyway. I don't really have to worry about spoiling things too much because at the end of the day, it's a trailer. You don't have to see it in the cinema. There's plenty on YouTube now, so you don't have to be as cautious with this one. But yeah, if you haven't watched it, go and watch it first and then come and watch this video. Because I mean, my description won't be as good as watching the real thing. So, but anyway, you start off with a kid at Pittsburgh in Heinz Field singing the national anthem for America. Then it cuts to Bane climbing up a ledge. It sort of looks like an old broken elevator shaft in a way with no doors. He kind of crawls out of that, gets up, and you can still hear this kid singing in the background. Then you hear Michael Caine, or Alfred, basically saying, "You are as precious to me as you were to your mother and father. I swore to them that I would protect you, and I haven't." And I have to say that line is delivered beautifully. You know, Michael Caine is a fantastic actor. He really is. You can hear the pain in his voice, and you can see the emotion in his eyes and his face. It's brilliant. And Christian Bale, when it cuts to his face, he looks, you know, really heartbroken as well. Just down. And but yeah, it's brilliant. And then he cut to a beautiful shot of, I think it's Pittsburgh, I'm assuming. It kind of pans over there, and it says from Christopher Nolan, and you hear a bit of Hans Zimmer's music. But I have to say, there's actually not a lot of music in this trailer. In fact, there's that bit I just said then, it says from Christopher Nolan, and then there's a bit at the end which I'll explain in a minute. Then it cuts to Wayne Manor at night time. It looks like there's a memorial service for Harvey Dent, and you hear the mayor, no, not the mayor, I think he's a judge, talking to Matthew Modine's character. You just hear him say they're going to dump him in the spring, but he's a hero, war hero. Now it's peacetime, so these two are talking, and then you see Bruce Wayne stood on top of Wayne Manor. Like I say, this is at night time, so you just see a silhouette. Oh, I should point out as well, he's got a cane. I should have said that earlier. When you hear Alfred talking, you actually see that Bruce has got a cane as he's walking up to a table with a silver food cover thing, or whatever the hell they're called. Then it cuts to a party or some kind of ball, and Bruce is dancing with Selina Kyle, and she basically says, "There's a storm coming, Mr. Wayne. You had better batten down the hatches." I can't remember what she says word for word. But she says something like, "But when that time comes, you'll have to wonder how you managed to live so large and leave so little for the rest of us." And I just have to point out, anyone out there that was doubting Anne Hathaway, I think that one line that she says in the trailer is enough to make you think, I think Chris Nolan's made the right choice here. Because the way she says it, there's something sinister yet sexy about it. Very Selina Kyle, I think. While she's saying this, it cuts to, I don't know where the hell this is, but cuts to basically men barging into some building, into a house. You see stuff flying off a balcony. You see people getting dragged from under a table or something. And after Selina said a piece, Bruce kind of steps back in, like kind of with like a shocked face in a way. Then it cuts to some prisoners breaking out of, well, prison. Well, there's a massive hole in the door, and all these prisoners come out with AK-47s. You know, they're there waving, and then the chant kicks in. And that's pretty much, instead of music, that's pretty much what carries this trailer. It's the chant, and it keeps getting louder and louder. Then it cuts to Bruce Wayne in some Inception-y style prison. When I say Inception-y, you'll know what I mean when you watch it. When you see the walls of it, the steps, they look very, very crisscrossy. They kind of, you know, cross with each other. But this chant's still going on. It's getting louder and louder. And you see Bane walk round the corner and up towards the football field. You see the back of him with his big coat on and the flap up, which looks amazing. And then Bruce opens this cage door at this prison. Like I say, the chant's still going. And Bruce just says, "What does that mean?" And there's some guy stood with him. And he just says, "Rise." And then it shows Bane press a button. And then the picture goes black. And you just show the football field. And this is amazing. Basically, one of the players from Gotham Rogues is running. I think he's a real player. He's obviously done a cameo. He runs towards the camera while the whole field behind him just erupts and collapses, and all the other players just fall into this pit. And then this player just turns around, drops the ball in shock. Picture goes black. Then you hear Bane say the one and only line in the trailer, which is this. "When Gotham is ashes, you have my permission to die." When Gotham is ashes, you have my permission to die, if you didn't understand it. And while he's saying this, Bruce Wayne's laid down with a massive gash on his head. So we're assuming Bane's talking to him. But this is the crafty thing with trailers. Even though them two things are together in the trailer, they could be, you know, miles apart in the film. Alfred could be talking to Bruce at that point, you don't know. But anyway, Bane just kind of looks at him after he said it, cuts off, and then what happens after that? Then it's just basically loads of clips. You see like the crowds of people fighting in Pittsburgh and New York. You see Bane kind of walking up to Bruce on the steps of that building, and they swap a few punches, and then you see one of Bane's tumblers fire at this building. You see men drop down. You remember on the teaser trailer you saw that looks like a well, basically. You see men dropping down that into, it looks like, what I could pick up because I watched the trailer quite a few times, this well drops into this Inception style prison that Bruce was at when he asked this man what the chant means. And then it just shows Batman's Batwing, or the Bat whatever it's been called, chasing the tumbler. And then it cuts to what was at the end of the teaser trailer, the buildings breaking, and then it goes up. And then you actually hear some music, which has been played on all the Dark Knight trailers. And it just says The Dark Knight Rises. And it just says epic conclusion. Done. And that's it, people. Brilliant trailer. Like I say, there's no music in it at all apart from the very end. And you hear a little bit of the Joker's theme actually when Selina Kyle's talking to Bruce at this party, and you see Bane kind of walk around this corner. Yeah, you actually hear the Joker's theme, which I don't think they'll use in the film because obviously that was for the Joker. But yeah, it was a nice touch. It was good. It kind of worked well with how Selina was saying, you know, she was building up this line of, oh, you better batten down the hatches because when this happens you're going to wonder how you all managed to live so large and leave so little for the rest of us. It just worked well, I thought. But yeah, it's a brilliant trailer. If you've not watched it, go and watch it. There's hundreds on YouTube now. They're all decent quality. You don't have to look for crappy bootlegged ones that Warner Brothers probably take down within minutes anyway. I'm actually pleased with myself because I managed to avoid watching bootlegs. I wanted to wait until a high quality came out, then I watched it, and it was worth it. But yeah, brilliant trailer, what can I say? That'll probably be it now until, trying to think what they did with The Dark Knight. I think it was about May that they did another big trailer, which will probably have a lot more Bane dialogue in it. But yeah, probably May will be the next trailer. So yeah, there you go, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this video and the other one. I'll do another one as soon as I can when there's stuff to talk about. But these are probably like the longest videos I've done, especially the prologue one, because I was just so excited about it. So yeah, anyway, everyone enjoy your Christmas, and I'll see you all very soon. Take care.